welcome to this, our first episode actually.
5 hours later.
Hi guys, so welcome to our first episode. So today's episode is lessons we have learned in the past decade. Guys, panel.
First off, it's not a decade.
Man.
Decade starts.
It doesn't matter. A decade is 10 years. A decade, Jimmy has to go
Since
on.
Jimmy, a decade is 10 years, regardless of how.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a round figure.
So we're counting from
2010
1999.
That's 20 years.
Sorry, my idea of
From 2009
is
2019. So that's 10 years.
Who wants to go first?
What is the question?
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying. Get in Igbo.
Lessons you have learned in past decade.
Alright.
I was working in school, start working. Like working was my ultimate goal. I didn't know what the heck we used to do in offices. All I knew was that I want to start working. I did not want to have like a curfew anymore. I wanted to go I wanted to have money. And like I just thought, yeah, like you work, how hard can you be?
I never expected it.
I think for me is you're never prepared for the future basically. It's like you can't say I am ready to do this. It's like because so many things can happen like along the line, so many things like different things happen, that we cannot foresee. So I think for me, yes, like you said, it's a scam and we're just never ready for the future.
Wait, it's not even just you're never prepared, yeah? Even what you want, when you get it, you might not want that. You get it and realize, oh my god, it's not even what I
It's not even all that.
And then it's always not linear. Like if like for you now, if all you always wanted was let me be done with school, you realize by the time you're done with school, it's not as satisfying as you expect, and then it's not straight.
There's always
setbacks.
And then how they say like things like you're worrying about now, like 10 years from now or a year from now, it's not going to matter. So like your problems are evolving with you. So when you think that I've conquered like this farm, like what's waiting for you in front is bigger than.
But do you think that you are where you thought you would be like when you were like 10 years ago? Do you think this is where you would be now? This is normal now?
I feel like 10 years ago, like my idea of like my future self wasn't like in this detail. It was just like I have a job.
I would like to be a terrorist.
I didn't have like a concrete plan. I just knew that I wanted to like have money and like living my best life. Money is like strictly very slow.
I think so much. So like I completely agree with you. Sometimes you don't think of a plan. You just think of like, I want that car.
Yeah.
You're thinking of items. You want items, or you want things, experiences, but then like, you
And like nobody prepares you for the fact that like yes, you have like parents, you have like family, but you're truly alone. Because everybody has like their own lives. Like we're all trying to like figure it out. Like nobody wants to like add you to their life. It's like sort yourself.
Your parents are already giving you like, okay, now you're an adult, so just
I've trained you. I've trained you. Go and sort yourself.
I know what's crazy about like I'm assuming different numbers for different people, but among all of us, our princess. We'll get to answer. No.
5 hours later.
No?
Alright.
Okay, so where were we? Sorry, you had to take because food is important.
Me, I'm already
Vegan is important, but food is important.
Oh god, that was a dark time, man. I hated that period. Anyways, one of the things I feel
My video, babe.
you don't realize because I assume these last 10 years was when almost everyone became an adult. Adult friendships are hard.
Oh my god,
And I'm
like normal complaints about me every time.
I'm not even talking about making new friends. I'm talking about keeping friends. Like I'm here because you people are trying to cut me out of it. Like I'm dressed up like I will come here. Because it used to be easier. You guys are in the same hostel, you live in the same town, you go to the same school, so you guys just.
And then
Now you have to
now you have to make
and then people also outgrow each other as well.
I mean, I think I'm fine with that. It's even the ones that you are still friends. You can't outgrow them.
Yeah, because like that's why you don't see as much, because you grow up and then like your best friend is working in like a different place.
Different jobs,
and then you meet like friends like at your job, like hanging out
you
with
make
from like your
friends
friend
from
from
your
uni,
work.
like long, like who wants to go through that, like, and the person now lives far away from you in Lagos. Like best believe that like you're not even going to.
So I used to be very proud of the fact that I had a bunch of friends that I've been friends with for close to 20 years or thereabout. And we had a WhatsApp group and we were in touch. But like last year, everyone was, for me, I think I felt out of the group because it wasn't even just because everyone had gotten married and all. But I just realized we were at different places in our lives. Like we did not agree on almost anything. We argued all the time, and I just thought, you know what? I'll check up on you when your child had a naming ceremony and all that, but we can't have any more.
Yeah. And then there's like some friendships that like you people don't like grow at the same pace. So it becomes like awkward because like say your friend doesn't like get a job for like a while and then you already like started your career, like it's now awkward because like what are you talking about? Like all your uni jokes are going to get old.
Giving that old name.
Do you understand? Like how long are you going to hype each other up for? Like that's.
And then from the person's angle also, it's not even just because you don't have stuff to talk about. If the person's not working, they'll probably grow. So it's more difficult for them to go out and say, oh, let's pick. The Uber fare is probably expensive for them, but they can't even afford fuel to get in their car. So there's all that. So yes, if you guys grow at different places, it becomes.
I think for adult friendships,
It happens.
I think it's just a conscious effort. You just need to put in more effort and stop thinking, oh, this person reached out to me for a while. I think if you really value the friendship, you can be the bigger person to say.
You know friendships I love because the ones that like you people can just like meet up like anytime and still like
just
pick
like
up
have
on and then there are no guilt trips. Check up on for you. You didn't tell me this was happening.
Let me throw in a different dynamic in this then now. How about mixing friends? Because you have friends that you sort of grew up with and everything, right? But then you also have your work friends. You have I don't know. I find it very difficult to mix.
Me
friends.
too, because I
It's
have
so
friends
hard.
that my friend NJ, she's like always saying, oh, you're always going out, right? And you don't come and sit in my house. I'm like, but you're not friends with my work friends. So it's like very hard to like mix everything. So it's like, you're trying to find that balance and sometimes it's not very...
It's just different relationship. Like, if my friends from uni, trust me, they will just go, who are these loud, always hyper? Because those ones are discussing, man, this school is expensive. I'm trying to put the kids into it. I mean, I'm just there I know, right? So that's like, I'm just there in the middle, like, these are the people I hang out with.
Don't you feel like it's very distracting for somebody that is like, okay, like you feel like at a certain age you should be doing certain things, right? So when you're like, say 35 and then your friends are like 21, 22, 23,
I think that's...
don't you feel like it's very... Yeah, you're not very sure what to do.
That's the thing. I think that's the problem we have in this society. There's usually no age or no calculation to when you should do certain things. I think it's just about you being responsible in your actions. So it's not until like you're 35 before you can say, oh, I want to be friends with someone who's 21, or I can't be friends with certain people.
I think what she's saying is sometimes it's awkward because like there's a gap. There's even an experience gap. Maybe
if you're like a mom, right? Automatically you're going to like surround yourself around like other moms because they are going to like impact your life. You're not going to be hanging out with people that are clubbing every Friday because like it's not adding any value to you at that point.
Yeah, to answer your question in a way, truth is life has hits me in different ways.
You're welcome to Nigeria.
I try not to have like an expectation that this is how we should be. Try to go with the flow, man. Go with the flow. If these are the people that my
me as well. Because sometimes you have like you're expecting so much of yourself at a certain age, right? So you're like,
What is this age
like
thing
you're.
you speak about?
No, but it happens really. I don't think it's just expectations from you. It's like expectations from society, right? They expect you to do certain things at like a certain age, right? But then you're not able to do those things. You just find yourself here, right? So you're just going with the flow, and sometimes you have to wake up and think, I should actually be doing this. Actually have to.
But when you're saying doing this, like what exactly? Because then it becomes relative. So if you're saying, I'm supposed to get married, like I don't know. For me, I just feel just live your life at the end of the day.
That's exactly what
just
I
live
think.
your life as long as you're happy, you're doing the right things, you're not hurting anybody. What you that is fine for
me.
you
know that it's very easy to do that. It's very easy to say. But it's not that easy from like there's pressure from people around you, there's pressure from family.
I feel like nobody needs to tell you when you're getting to a certain age, the way you'll be losing sleep. when you have like accomplished something, it's like nobody needs to tell you that you dump your like do you get Marian friends to focus on people that will actually like help you.
No, but you ever feel like okay, it's time to like have friends that are like moms.
I'm not even going to lie, it's not like friends that are like moms, but like I have outgrown a lot of friendships, and like I don't even feel like it's in that sense of now it's time for me to like be a mom type thing. It's just like you people don't share.
I don't know. When we're having mom discussions, any baby on the way.
It's just like you guys don't share the same like values anymore. So it's like in say let me use uni. In uni you guys were like a certain way. You finished uni now, it's like things are clearer. You kind of have like a plan for like your life. This person doesn't quite fit in somehow. So sometimes you're even the friend that doesn't fit in. Doesn't have to be like true the other way.
And I think that's a good sign as well when like you can recognize the people who add value to your life. Right? I mean, there are definitely some people I look at and I'm like, I will intentionally attach myself to you because I see that like you have
and it's like a mutually beneficial.
But doesn't that come? Don't you feel a little selfish? You have to be
like
you know what? No, but I don't know if it's the same for you guys, but when you're younger, I made friends simply just because, just because we play at the same basketball court, that's it. And we're friends, and that's it. But now I'm meeting people that I'm thinking.
So Jimmy,
so what would I get from
so would you now say people have friendships for different reasons? So, but then sometimes when you think about it as well, you're like, am I not a wicked person? So
exactly.
I want to turn up. I come up
to realize that at the end of the day, like every friendship you have is like for a reason. There's something you're gaining from that person.
The thing you're gaining doesn't have to be like material.
Fun.
It can just be energies are like very important. Oh my god, like I feel like this year I learned like the importance of people's energy. And how that shit would like affect you.
Yes, I learned that like
because if you surround yourself with like people that are like negative, toxic, it's going to affect you.
I intentionally detach myself from
exactly. When you're younger, you don't really know these things. So like you're making friends based on proximity. So this person's like around me now, so like let's roll. So like when you have like more to lose as you get like older, like you have to start cutting down. Like you have to choose people that are going to like add value. It doesn't have to be like like I need like a favor or anything, but then just like impact me positively. I want to be around you and like feel good, like feel happy.
Yeah, just totally agree.
Word.
Anyway, so what we're saying, I've learned that fam, it won't always be good. Sometimes you just need to grit your teeth. Because my just last 10 years been, first job, then getting out of school. Was that heartbreak?
Not like 20.
Only like
what? I didn't know it was heartbreak. Maybe I was what I don't know.
You don't know?
Personally, I'm at a place where I'm trying to figure out my purpose, right? I was telling you that it sounds so funny, but it's like the truth, right? I'm trying to figure out like why are we actually in this life, right?
Wow.
Like actually nobody is
Now you do that.
Like you're just doing it now.
No, but it's the truth, right? Like you just wake up, you go to work, like you
already
have plans, like all things, what actions.
I mean, man, I thought I'd be able to get paid to play video games, so that didn't happen.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to live right
Jimmy,
now.
where's the coffee? You need to smell it.
I didn't see that coming.
Another thing I learned is like just live, right? Like a lot of times you just have all these rules and these principles, like just like, okay, these are the things I want to do in my life, these are the things I don't want, these are the things I want, right? At this point I'm just like, yo, just live. Like it doesn't have to be a certain way. You can just like just enjoy life.
You know,
right?
you know something that also helped this last few years. That book, Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck.
I really need to read that.
I never
book.
finished it. I started it.
There was something important I learned there, and then they were like, "You're not special. Like nobody gives a shit about you." I feel like when you come to terms, like that's like the hardest thing to come to terms with, and like when you come to terms with that, like a lot of things will just feel easy.
Yes.
You won't be, because like I'm so guilty of like making excuses for people. So people would like hurt you, do different things, but then like still like, nah, she was probably just like, no, she didn't mean it, or like he didn't mean it. Only doing that because you are afraid to face the fact that like, yo, this person did you dirty because they don't give a shit.
Oh my shoulders, oh my shoulders, oh my arms. Oh, like you, I can't even resist. Oh my God, if it doesn't from, oh my God.
Oh my gosh, I think
Like they
I
don't
feel
feel like a shit, and like the moment like you know that, you can adjust like your expectations like of like other people.
I think my worry with that.
And then that way you heartbreak, disappointment,
it's easier said than done. Right?
It's easier said than done, but like at least you're working towards
have
it.
expectations.
Yeah,
right?
but I feel like at least if a part of you knows that it's easier to accept these things that you cannot.
You know, I feel like
I think they agrees with me here.
I feel like one of the things that I'm not so happy about, like living, about growing, about experiences, is the fact that you become jaded at some point. You become very, okay, this is going to happen. These bad things are going to happen. Like, I still want to feel like there are good things happening, right? I still want to feel like this person is friends with me because, like, they like me, they actually care about me.
So I think what Number said is the problem about doing that, whereby you kind of limit your expectations or kind of reduce your expectations about certain things with certain people, is that it also affects the output you give into that relationship, because then you're saying, this person is going to mess me over, let me just give this person like 2 tablets of love,
That's the hardest thing for
or
me.
like 1 tablet. I feel like just love, just express yourself.
But
If someone is going to do you
it's
dirty,
also not like anticipating the hurt. It's more of, yo, this thing has happened, so how do I like move on from this? Do I want to keep giving this person like the, in fact, take this gun, shoot me, owning up to the fact that like it's possible that this person did this to you because you don't mean that much to this person. You shouldn't be learning the same lessons like over and over. At some point, you need to know when to say okay.
So can we say that it's possible that while it's cool to be skilled in subtle art and not given a can we swear on this channel?
Of course not.
Yes,
Normal channel and you can't swear.
Can we say that like while you can be skilled in the subtle art and not given a fuck, right? It's something to have in your arsenal, not something to like actively practice.
Yes.
Otherwise,
so
you just become very pessimistic. You become very
Yes. To avoid, right?
Just keep
I feel
it
like
back.
life is trying to teach you to be pessimistic.
I'm
I don't
an
want to
optimist.
be.
We are
Like, I want to be like, I'm optimistic. I want to like have like faith in people. I don't want to meet people and think this person is going to disappoint me tomorrow.
I think this is
like,
where self-worth comes in, like understanding what you can take and what you cannot take. So I think if someone like does something to you and you know within yourself that I can't take this thing, it's just best please keep your bad energy to yourself rather than now saying, and person has been my friend for donkey years now, let's just keep.
So you said something important, keep your bad energy. So it means like you've identified that as like bad energy. You've not said, oh no, it's not bad energy, maybe this person is.
Oh, that's what you're saying.
Do you understand? My own is like know when to
When
like,
bad energy
call people out and know that this person really doesn't, like maybe I should move on. Maybe there are other people in this life that would value this love that I have decided to
like
give.
that's the hardest
So
Let me doing another this thing now. I feel like I keep doing things and like I'm making food.
You know.
So we started by saying realizing that you're not special, right? Instantly, like I felt a bit, worried about that because I don't know.
Everyone thinks they're special.
Oh, so you're special.
No, I feel like you have to think you're special because first of all, there's so much happening. Like we've said, adulting is bloody hard, right? Like there are things hitting you left and right, and once you let people like get to you, and they get to your mental. Sponsored ad placement here. But once you let people get to you and they get to your head and everything starts hitting you, then like you start doubting yourself. You start like not thinking. If you already think you're not special and all those things are happening.
Yeah, and then it becomes worse, and then you find yourself in a certain place that you might even need therapy for.
Yeah.
I feel like we all need therapy somehow, don't you?
That's what this is.
I feel like
That's what
This
this
guy,
is.
I feel like one day, I really get so like wound up, and then like he's like, no, it's fine, I'm fine. He's a ticking bomb. Like, I feel like
another thing
No one
that
ever takes you serious. That's the problem.
I'm always worried.
I keep saying no one is listening.
No, keep laughing. I think it's funny.
Well, luckily for me, I'm talking to someone. So
I need a therapist.
Yes, I told you
like
guys.
I really do.
You are.
Did I not tell you people I was looking for a psychologist? No one answered.
When I never take you serious.
And you got
Right, I feel like we all need to learn.
We
how
talk
to be
about it.
vulnerable. Like vulnerability is something that we all run. I run away from it. Like I don't know how to like open myself up and just
Oh
talk
my
about
God.
things that are hurting me and stuff. Like I feel like it's one of those things that I need to learn to like speak about things that are hurting me, things that are like painful, things that are like those very soft sides of me. I need to get
And one
used
of
to
the
them and just be able
advantages.
to like speak about them, but I cannot. So like that's one of the reasons why I feel like I need to go to a therapist and just like talk.
Oh, you see, besides even talking about what's vulnerable, yeah, I thought we just do that. No, but besides being vulnerable, it also helps you be more self-aware.
Yeah.
I remember I called psychologists to talk about something. It wasn't even something that was heavy. It was just something I noticed. It was just something I noticed, yeah. It's good. It helps you get
Yeah,
out of
I feel like
correlation.
it
The real question, and because I'm sure anyone who's heard you say, "Oh, I'm speaking to someone right now," is wondering where, because I know
Right, that's so expensive.
sessions like.
I actually had a conversation with you like a couple of days back, asking how much
Yeah.
the therapist costs and everything.
Yo.
So, but where are they?
Yeah, dude, yeah.
So
What?
guys,
No,
if you have any therapist that's like affordable, if you have affordable therapist, please leave it in the comment section. We are
I
all
actually had a friend
we are
that
all
was
in
going
need.
to like recommend me to someone because in 2017 I was really in a very bad place and I just felt like it was like you actually need to speak to someone and I was like it's but I ran away. No, it wasn't even that. It was just that I was trying to come to terms with the fact that okay, this is happening to me, but I just wasn't ready to talk about it. So it's like that thing I said about no wanting to like speak about the things that hurt me. Yeah. So like I wasn't ready to do that, and I feel like I just need to have to like learn that okay, it's okay to actually talk about it. It's okay to actually not be so strong and so tough and stuff. So yeah.
I feel like talking about it is very strong. Anyways, quick
Any
for me.
more
to
lessons?
round
Yeah,
up.
lessons.
Yeah, can I just
my
round up
lesson.
like 3 things? Yeah, my own lessons for the past year. And I had
All these ones you've been saying, not part of.
Let me just. This one is more subtle.
This one happened
One.
Like 3 things, like, but you said like 5.
One.
You hear what he said? 20.
One. Dating is better.
Oh my god!
Dating.
Excuse me,
One.
guys.
Let me just
Not
quickly round up. One.
That's better episode. That's better.
We'll do like a whole other like episode.
I feel like relationships are just a waste of time. Like,
No,
Like,
it's okay to love and be loved.
But like, I'm just like, I've come to it.
Wait. Let me quickly. One. Dating is better. 2.
Blink twice.
Friends are really important. Like just your connections. Like if you have a lot of friends, you're lucky. You might not know it, but later in life you realize, oh my god, I created all these connections. Third, family, bro.
Yeah.
They have your back.
Yeah, they actually do.
They do because like I think I agree. Not everyone. It's like you are fortunate to have family related to my blood,
Yeah.
and they're there for you. trust me, those people have your back all the time. They're really important.
I think what I've learned in the past decade would be,
Sorry.
it's just, Jimmy and I were having a conversation earlier, just make the most of any situation you find yourself. Like, I've had like past experiences either from like schools that I've attended and, you know, getting like a good job. So it's just like, don't say, oh, because I don't have certain resources or certain opportunities, I can't achieve greatness, or I can't achieve XYZ things. So it's about, for me, I've just learned that, you know, just make the most of what you have existing around you. Be your friends, utilize them properly, be the internships that you want to do, or you know, seminars
that you want things that you can do to yourself.
You know, exactly. So just make the most. Stop saying, oh, I can't do this because oh, my father died or some. I mean, I'm not trying to shame anyone that has lost a parent or a loved one, because I've actually lost a loved one. And that has actually even been a driver to me achieving like some of these things that I actually achieved. So just make the most of. Excuse you. So just make the most of whatever you have like presented in front of you. So that's what I've learned. Cool.
I think one of the things I've learned has been, I think we started with this, is that we're so bad as humans at predicting what the future is going to be. Like sometimes we're so bad that we don't know it, right? Like we always think, oh, when I'm this, I want this, like, and this is what I'm going to want. And then that time comes and you're like, I don't really want that anymore, type of thing, you know? And it's not made me wonder, well, what can you do to like address that, right? If you want to plan so much and want to forecast so much, and the person you're going to be in the future, like, is like, what are you doing? Why are you giving me this? You know, what can we do in the present to do that? And just like live in the moment and make the best out of any situation.
Yeah.
This is a quote from Rick and Morty.
Hallelujah.
No, because there's an episode about whether you should, you know, plan for the future.
Yeah.
And the solution was to live in the moment while planning for the future. It's hard. I mean, it's easy to say.
So would you say that
impossible to do?
the thing?
See,
we're
I
jumping
feel
at
like this is like one of all these words that, God forgive me, like religious leaders use. Aspire to be inspired. Bam! Like when you actually think about it don't mean shit. It doesn't mean anything.
I feel like a lot of lessons that life is teaching
just like buzzwords
said that don't.
And then last thing like I would say is that we should live intentionally. Like live every day like I'm really not going to get like into bad. So just like be precise, like your decisions, things you're going to do, and then if you live like that, then like it's going to show up in like your friendships, because you're not going to settle for like just like friends that are not going to like add value to you in your relationships, in your career. Like every single thing you do is like intentional.
Yeah.
And then that way like you're aiming for like that one thing that you really want. So gives you direction. Everything. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. So like, comment, subscribe, share,
And all of that independent metrics.
yeah. Just right here.
What else?
And like say nice stuff in the comments.
Yeah.
Bye.